Every year in Australia, it's estimated 124,000 people are diagnosed with cancer. But statistics and numbers never seem quite real. So I'd like to share with you my story. My name is Smoothy, and I've been competing in triathlons for over 28 years. In a way, those years were really training me for my greatest challenge to come. In 2005, I took up the role of triathlon coach at Queensland University. Definitely the greatest thing about being a coach is seeing your students grow, seeing them improve. But one of my students would teach me many things. Adam Smiddy was a member of the triathlon squad I was training. I remember when I first met Adam, he was one of the quietest members in the club and a little bit shy about coming forward and meeting me. I searched him out one session, one of the earlier sessions that I did, and introduced myself. We shook hands. I remember looking into his eyes and thinking, something special about this guy, but I don't quite know what it was. Adam and I became such good friends, and I remember him approaching me about 3 or 4 years into our friendship. And he said, Smoothy, any chance that you might consider riding to Townsville with me? And I said, mate, you got to be crazy. I don't want to ride to Townsville. And he said, oh, my parents live there, and I just thought it'd be really cool to ride there in the one direction, credit card in our back pocket, and we just catch the plane home. And I just kind of dismissed it as it's an idea, but who wants to ride to Townsville? It's a long way, 1,600k. So every now and then, Adam would come up to me, every 2 or 3 months, he'd say, Smoothie, have you thought any more about that credit card ride to Townsville? I'd go, oh yeah, mate, yeah, just to humour him, and I'd think, yeah, no worries, mate, we'll do that, yep. I'm just a bit busy this week and next week, but how about the week after? The thing with dreams like that is that they often do go unlived. Adam was diagnosed with melanoma. We all thought he'd beat it. 6 months later, we went for a ride together. He told me he wasn't feeling well. I suggested to him that he get himself off to the doctor, which he did. And it was later on that week that we found out that his cancer had returned. It was super aggressive. It was just unbelievable how quickly things deteriorated. I decided to honour Adam the best way I knew how. So I pushed off with 2 friends. It was an adventure, and I really felt, because it was so close to Adam's passing, that he was really part of that journey. And he was there, he was with us for that whole 1,600 kilometres. I realised after that first year that something was beginning. I really felt like it was so successful, we needed to do it a second year. And in that second year, I was joined by 22 friends. You rode with me for 1,600 kilometres, and we called the event Smiling for Smiddy. In 2008, we had 50 riders and we raised $420,000. In 2009, we had 60 riders and we raised $520,000. By 2010, more and more people wanted to join in the Smiddy experience, so we started adding rides. Adam's dream of a credit card ride was starting to branch out to new frontiers. The Midi Smiddy, the New South Wales Smiddy, the Half Smiddy, the Noosa Triathlon, the Smiddy 10 kilometre swim challenge, the French Alps, and not to forget my own Sharky 7 in 7 Oz trip around Australia. You just came from everywhere. Cancer had touched so many lives in so many towns, and our humble ride had grown into a wonderful series of challenges because of you. You joined me in remembering, my mate, and you brought with you your own stories, your own memories. We created our own traditions. We made friendships that lasted long after the rides, and each year we have raised more than the last for cancer research. Our circle of friends just grew and grew and grew. Smiddy, Smiddy, Smiddy! I could never have known all those years ago when I set off to Home Hill where Adam's dream would take me. Adam called me to an adventure and a challenge, and it's been the greatest teacher I have ever known. I've learned that people are kind, that people can achieve way more than they ever imagined, that a hand on the back can take someone a very long way.
If these guys weren't here, I wouldn't be making it.
So that's my story, but with so many people joining together to share in the Smiddy spirit, it becomes their story as well. I'd love for you to join the Smiddy Circle and continue the incredible journey with us. Most of all, I want to say thank you. Without you, there would be no Smiling for Smiddy.